Hi guys, my name is Nonima Tikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about Senzo Meyiwa trial, where Missy goes back to what happened, to what Gwabini told the court that Sergeant Bukula allegedly told him when he arrived at court, when she allegedly said if he dared go inside the court, he will see what will happen to him. And then Umnisi asked him, what did you think she meant by that? Ugwabini said, I think she was meaning that I will see what will happen to me because inside court, a Constable Zungu was telling lies about me. So let's break it down. Today's session of the Senzo Meyiwa trial took a dark turn: intimidation, threats, and accusations of lies inside courtroom. And this time it wasn't the police pointing fingers. It was Gwabini pointing right back. What do you do when you are about to enter a courtroom and an officer tells you, go inside and you will see what will happen to you? Because that's exactly what Gwabini says Sergeant Bukula told him right outside the court. And today, under oath, he revealed what he believed she meant by that. And then Umnisi pressed him, what do you think she meant by that? And Ugwabini didn't flinch. I think she meant, I will see what will happen to me because inside court, Constable Zungu was telling lies about me. This is no longer a story about conflicting statements. This is testimony. This is testimony of fear, control, and alleged collusion inside the justice system. Inside the justice system. And a witness says he was threatened. A constable allegedly lied about him, and the intimidation, it wasn't behind closed doors. It happened on a court premises, just when he was going to the courtroom, the room, not the building, the courtroom where everything was happening. And this is massive questions. And this raises massive questions. Why is a witness being warned not to walk into a courtroom? Why would an officer allegedly predict what will happen inside, and what exactly was Zungu allegedly lying about? Because now, if you are listening to what Gwabini is saying now, you will understand that what Mukhola did there, it's exactly a threat. That was a threat that was happening there. It was that chilling allegation that Gwabini is bringing, a threat, and an officer saying that an officer that was determined to keep him silent. That is what was happening. And Umnisi, that's why he was taking him back to that crucial moment. When you arrived at court, Sergeant Mukhola allegedly told you, if you go inside, you will see what will happen to you. But it's Gwabini's response that set the courtroom on fire. He says, I think she meant I will see what will happen to me because inside Uzungu was telling lies about me. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. What Gwabini is saying is simple but explosive. He believed walking into court meant walking into a trap because according to him, Zungu was crafting a story that could destroy him. This is no longer about disputes. This is no longer about procedural disputes. This is about fear, intimidation, and alleged weaponized testimony. And if Gwabini entered that courtroom, let's say, hypothetically speaking, he enters and says, you are lying about me. You are lying on my name. What do you think was going to happen in that courtroom? Drama, a movie, live on television. Exactly. And why would an officer tell a suspect you will see what will happen to you inside that court, or even a witness for that matter? Why would Gwabini believe another officer was already telling lies before he even entered? Why? And that officer is Constable Zungu. This is the kind of testimony that cracks open the credibility of the investigation and shakes the foundation of the state narrative. This trial is no longer about who pulled the trigger. It's about who controlled the story, because this story is being controlled. This story is being controlled. But the big question is, whatever they do, whatever they say, whatever they try to do at this point, whether it's the judge, whether it's the what you call, whether it's the prosecution team, bottom line is they can't come back from these guys. There needs to be an inquiry regarding this. There needs to be things that are being questioned about this. There's a lot of things that happened, and they happened in a very wrong way. In a very wrong way. I cannot fathom how these people thought this will never come out. Maybe they are used to doing these things, and normally they get away with them. This one is not one of those of getting away. I think they never saw it coming. They did not think it will get to where it is. I don't think they understood. I don't think they realized, Uguti, you can do something and do it and do it and do it as much as you want. But the bottom line is that when all of it has been dealt with, there is nothing that one can do about it. When you are being told your lies, their time is up, there is nothing that anyone can do about it. I tell you, there is absolutely nothing anyone can do about it. I honestly, no, man. Yo, guys, that family, Jay, has been through a lot. That family, Akwazungu, has been through a lot because of one person, Sizwe, Constable Zungu. He is a lying, cheating bastard that got the family in this nonsense. This entire situation, it's because of him. It's quite sad what is happening for that family, honestly. And I want to see how is Judge Rata going to work around this. What is he going to do? What is he going to do? How is he going to make sure Ukuthi all is well? But get time will tell, guys. Bottom line is that Umukhola threatened Ugai, and Ugai was like, let me leave, because I honestly don't know what she is going to do. Ugai was like, the guy that I'm referring to is Ukwabini. He didn't know. Obviously, he feared for his life. Even as strong as he is, I believe he does fear what will happen to him. But he does want to tell the truth. He still wants to tell the truth, but at the same time, he does fear what will happen to him. That is the sad part about it all. I don't even think Ukwabini, Uzungu, which is Constable Zungu, I don't even think that he understands what he did. I don't even think that he understands what he did to the entire family. I don't think he realizes because of his greed that he destroyed the entire family. I don't think so. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts when it comes to this? Well, let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Thank you so much. I will see you on our next video. Bye-bye.